everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. So I wanted to start a channel and kind of document my weight loss journey. So first off, I'll start with a little bit about myself. My name is Kayla. I am 35 years old. I am from Sydney, Australia, but I live in Las Vegas. And I love pink, as you can see, and I'm obsessed with Barbie, and I have been obsessed with Barbie my entire life. So that's a little bit of my background. I had weight loss surgery 2 years ago, and I am down 192 pounds. I used to be 342 pounds. I'm now 150 pounds. I am 5'3", just for reference. And the procedure that I had was the gastric sleeve. So I kind of just wanted to make this channel for anybody who is researching weight loss surgery, who is thinking about having weight loss surgery, who has had weight loss surgery, and I just wanted to kind of share a little bit of my experiences with you guys. The next step in my journey is to have skin removal surgery because I do have loose skin. So yeah, that'll be. I've got it booked and ready, so I'm having it in March 18, 2021, and right now we are at the end of August 2020, so in a few months. Really excited about that. But I did not document my weight loss journey as I was going through the process. I don't know why I didn't. I wasn't hiding it from anyone. I just wasn't very open on social media about it, and I think that was because I had started an Instagram page and it was strictly all about plus size fashion because I have always been very much into fashion, and I think fashion is, you know, for any size. I've always dressed bold. It's just been a way that I've expressed myself throughout my life, really, and I hold Barbie accountable for that because I've always kind of just loved Barbie as a kid, and what I loved about Barbie was being able to, even though as a kid I was very much overweight, I couldn't fit into kids' clothes, but I would use Barbie as a form of creativity. So I used to dress her the ways I wish I could be dressed, and kind of that's just, I've followed that throughout my whole life. So I've always believed in like just dressing fun no matter what size. So I started a plus size fashion Instagram, and I had a lot of plus size followers. And not that I didn't want to say, oh hey, I've had weight loss surgery or anything. I didn't really talk about my weight. I just always talk about fun outfits. And then as I was documenting my outfits every day, people were noticing me losing weight, losing more weight, and I actually lost thousands of followers because, you know, a lot of the plus size girls, I wasn't inspirational to them anymore because I became not plus size. So I did lose a big following, and that's okay. I get it. You know, if you have to follow what inspires you, and I wasn't inspiring anymore to those girls, and I understand that, and that's okay. So a couple months ago I started my weight loss page, which is WLS_Barbie, because you know I love Barbie, so like I said, she's my biggest inspiration. So I started a weight loss page, you know, just showing my before and after photos, and then just showing people kind of what I eat in a day and what workouts I do. So I just wanted to share my journey via YouTube, just for anybody who is researching or thinking about having the surgery. For me, it was the best thing I've ever done in my life, best thing I could ever do for myself. But with that being said, you definitely have to have a very strong mind going into this because it's not an easy process. A lot of people will think, oh, you've taken the easy way out. Well, you haven't. Absolutely haven't. I don't know anyone that puts them through surgery is the easy way out. And it's not like you have the surgery and you go back to normal life. Life is never pre-surgery. It's never going to be like that for you again. For me, I had this surgery and it has changed my lifestyle completely. It's changed the way I view food. I now look at food as fuel to fuel my body. You know, I don't eat for enjoyment anymore, and that's okay. I eat for fuel, and I've learnt that, and yeah, I'm happy with that. So if anyone is considering weight loss surgery, definitely you need to get your mind right, because the hardest part of this journey is or mental. You have to definitely be mentally prepared, stay positive. And one thing that I always try and tell people is don't hate yourself. Don't, if you've gained weight or if you've never been big in your life and you're all of a sudden big and you hate yourself, you hate your life, I get that. Like, use it as a motivation to change, but never hate yourself, because you who you are currently is going to get you to where you need to be. So always be kind to yourself, always treat yourself well, always keep a positive attitude. That's what I did. I've had fun this entire way. I'm a little bit over 2 years out and I'm still losing. I got another 8 pounds that I'd like to lose just so I could say I've lost 200 pounds. But yeah, like, just always just be positive. And one of my biggest tips is everyone's different, but I didn't weigh in often because for me, I wanted this to be a lifestyle change. I didn't want this to be a diet. I didn't want this to be a number, be about a number on a scale. I wanted this to be a new lifestyle. And I thought if I weighed in every week, I know some people weigh in every day, but if I weighed in every week and the number didn't change, I'd get frustrated and think, oh, well, it's not working, and I'd have doubts. I didn't do that. I weighed in maybe once a month, then I dropped my scale and my scale broke and I never bought one since, and that was probably like 6-7 months in, and I stopped weighing myself. Now I weigh myself once every, who knows, I don't even know, but I recently just weighed myself at the gym the other day and found out I lost another 5 pounds, which, it's great, but like I said, trying really not to concentrate on a number, because that's how I've made this a lifestyle now. So if you just stick to all the rules that you're given on this journey, you'll be fine. Things to know about weight loss surgery. For me, there's different kinds of weight loss surgeries. There's the gastric sleeve, the gastric bypass, the gastric band, which I don't think they do anymore. But the one I had was the sleeve, and I used my little plushie as an example. So the sleeve, this is your stomach, and the sleeve removes 80%. So now you just kind of have this little tube. So my stomach is smaller. It restricts the amount of food I eat. Doesn't really restrict what I can eat. I can probably still eat all the junk if I wanted to, but I don't. Once I gave up junk, I gave it up for good. I have not touched all my old favourite foods, chips and candy and ice cream. I don't do any of that anymore. Like I said, I live on a really high protein, very low carb, very low sugar diet. It's not even a diet anymore. It's just my life. It's just what I do every day. And let me tell you, to think, oh my gosh, I'm giving up carbs. Now let me tell you, pasta was my favourite food. To think, oh, I'm giving up pasta, I can't, it's just not possible. Didn't think it would be possible for me, but now I don't even crave it, because you know why? I feel so much better without it. I would remember how I'd feel after pasta. Don't get me wrong, it tastes so good, but I'd feel so bloated, and the next day I'd feel so lethargic and really slow. But now I have a lot of energy and I don't feel any of that, so that's really good. And then all the other things that come along with weight loss, just physical limitations get lifted. I always used to worry about going to a theatre and sitting in chairs, then I wouldn't fit, or to a restaurant in a booth. Oh my gosh, the booth, I'm not going to fit. Like I said, my BMI was almost 62, so I carried a lot of weight in my hips and my butt, so I didn't fit into a lot of chairs, airplanes, see you later, just, all that. I was so restricted, and now I have no restrictions, and I can't even explain how amazing that feels. So, for anyone who is contemplating weight loss surgery, definitely best thing you'll ever do for yourself. Just make sure you got your head in the game and you do a lot of research in advance. I'm going to do another video explaining where I had my surgery, what surgeon I went with, and why I feel like I've been so successful in this journey. But I just wanted to kind of introduce myself and say welcome. I'm hoping to do a lot more videos on here, and also documenting my skin removal surgery. My main affected area is my arms. I have not shown my arms on any kind of platform yet without sleeves, so they're pretty horrible. My legs are pretty bad, but just taking it step by step. I would take the loose skin over the weight any day. The loose skin doesn't hold me back. It just, keeps me in longer sleeves, but it doesn't hold me back from anything, and I'm living life to the fullest, and I'm absolutely loving it. I'm just going to touch on kind of side effects from having the sleeve. A lot of people say that they get, sorry, I don't know if you heard that, but it's dinner time. Side effects, a lot of people say they get acid reflux. I had not had any of that. I never had it before, and I didn't have it after. So I was really lucky. Honestly, my surgery was textbook perfect. I have had 0 problems. The only slight side effect I did have was they say at about month 3 or 4, your hair starts thinning, and mark my words, that month 4 on the dot, my hair did start thinning, but that's okay because I wear wigs and hair pieces and all sorts of things. I did that before surgery anyway, so it wasn't really a big deal for me. And it grows back no matter what vitamins you take. Like, I took every single vitamin, biotin, collagen, I took it religiously. I still do 2 and a bit years out. I still take my vitamins religiously. If it's going to happen to you, it's going to happen. But just embrace it, know that it's only temporary, and it's such a small price to pay. Other than that, I've honestly had no negative side effects. And I honestly think that's because I have followed the rules to a T. So if you're going to do it, make sure you follow the rules. If you want to be successful, make sure you follow the rules and turn this into a lifestyle. Don't think of it as a diet. Don't weigh in one week and think, oh, I haven't lost any weight, I'm going to give up. Don't do that. Just think about changing your lifestyle, and I promise you, it will be the best thing you ever do. If anyone has any questions that they would like to ask me, you can always find me on Instagram at WLS, that's like weight loss surgery, _Barbie, BARBIE. You can always DM me there. I answer all the DMs, and I would love to help you along the way on your journey. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more fun videos all about gastric sleeve, weight loss surgery, weight loss journey, and skin removal. So thank you. See you guys.